Hey guys, this week we're at Youth Haven Ranch in Eloy, Arizona. Right now we're gonna go get our first tour from David. So here we go. In today's world, some children face harsh realities. At Youth Haven, kids are invited to just be kids. In Michigan and here in Arizona, Youth Haven is introducing kids who desperately need Him to the love and comfort of Jesus.
Youth Haven is honestly what it means. It's a safe place for kids to come and have fun and to learn about Jesus.
So Youth Haven began as a result of my grandparents being in the inner city environment, Detroit, Michigan. They served, my grandpa owned a business, very successful, 2 cars every year, very well off. And my grandma was a Sunday school teacher, Aunt Dorothy was her name. And they would drive to church each Sunday, and my grandma would see kids out on the side of the street, nobody reaching them as she was driving to church. And she used to tell my grandpa, Maury, which is my grandpa's name, I think I should stop right here, get my Bible out and show these kids the gospel. Who's reaching these children? And it was from that experience and that heart to reach the kids that were not being reached that God opened the door for Youth Haven to begin in Michigan, right between Jackson and Lansing. We have a campus there. They walked away from everything, literally sold everything and moved into a trailer in the middle of a field.
At Youth Haven, they realized that if a camper doesn't have everything they need to get through a week of camp, it might mean that they don't have those things at home either. So they have this storage facility with things like clothes and towels and these goodie bags that volunteers make up with some personal toiletry items in it. And the counselors can give these items to their campers, they can keep them, they take them home, and it's just a small way that they make sure their campers' needs are met. And I think as camps, we can make sure our campers have what they need to be able to focus on the messages and the fun that they're having here. So one of the cool things about Youth Haven is that on staff here you can be one-on-one with kids all year round. So most of the time you get to be a counselor in the summer at summer camp, but here there's camp every weekend. So the full-time staff here are counselors Friday through Sunday, almost every week of the year. Let's go say hi. Hi guys, how's it going?
Hi.
Hey guys, I'm gonna go help set up for the candlelight dinner, which is this Sunday. It's a dinner to honor those who've donated to Youth Haven and encourage people to help out at camp. Donor dinners are the best because this is the only time of the year that camp staff get to dress like this. Today, Youth Haven Ranch hosted their candlelight dinner, which is something they host every year to thank their donors and invite new people in to see the ministry. The donors are the people who make it possible for every child who comes to Youth Haven, every child who's ever come to Youth Haven, to come here completely free. The kids don't pay a cent to be in this place where they're loved on, where they get to learn who Jesus is. They're here because these people see that kids need camp and they make it possible.
In Scripture, we see Jesus doing some of the first camping, taking a group of people away from their normal environments, his disciples as well as those who followed him, and putting them in an environment where it was uncomfortable. You think about the fact of being in the boat on the waves and the wind, and how he was able to use that to teach them. And as the disciples traveled, I'm sure, across in the different journeys that they had, Jesus was able to use that example of just being in those environments where people could come away and they could interact with others. Camping affords us that. Camping affords us an opportunity to bring the kids we work with, disadvantaged kids, who many of them are in foster care, they're moving from home to home, they may have no stability in their life. Youth Haven's a safe place, literally a haven where they can come away from all of that. They can be in an environment where they can just have fun. They can be loved by our staff and given an opportunity to understand that adults do care for them, and then given an opportunity to come face to face with the gospel.
Yeah. Bind us together, Lord. Bind us together. Bind us together.
It's been an awesome week at Youth Haven. It was really cool to be able to see their programming happen even in the first week of March. They have programming every week of the year, so it's always a good time to see their program. I wanted to say thank you to the staff here, because it has been an especially crazy weekend for them with their candlelight dinner, and they still made time for us and accepted us into their family.
It's been amazing to see the work that they're doing out here in the middle of the desert in Arizona, just changing kids' lives, showing them the love of God. And we actually found out that they really need summer staff here in Arizona and also at their Michigan campus. So if you're looking for an awesome way to serve God this summer, you could spend your summer in Arizona and be really warm, or in Michigan, and serve these kids, be a part of this family that we have come to be a part of. And this mission is amazing, and it would be a great way to spend your summer. If that's something you're interested in, just let us know and we'll get you the right connections.
They pay pretty well too. We'll see y'all next week.